Houston 104-99 to take a 3-2 lead in that series, but Kevin Durant's future in this series and the rest of these playoffs, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to check the severity of a right calf strain, as was announced by the Golden State Warriors, and we hope to have more on that as we go on here on Inside the NBA. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny, and Charles. Let's get right to the let's look at the injury first. And this came in the third quarter, and Durant,
non-contact.
Yeah, makes the bucket, puts them up by 3, and then grabbing at the right calf area. And you think about an Achilles injury here at this point.
This is the same injury that ended my career when I was old, out there looking like Chuck. You know, when you're running and you feel something, it feels like somebody kicked you. That's why you saw him turn around. I'm praying it is just a calf strain. It'd be bad for him to go out like this, especially at this, part of the season with him trying to get, what is it, number 3?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, number 3. So, hopefully it is a calf strain. But even with a calf strain,
he only got less than 48 hours.
Yeah.
So.
That happened at 2:11 left in the third quarter. Golden State would outscore Houston by 2 the rest of the way and win it by 5. And now we take a look at the highlights.
Tell you what, man, this is that's tough. You hate to see any guy get hurt.
I mean, this is just also a testament of the Golden State Warriors. How many teams can lose 2 of their 5 starters and beat the Houston Rockets in a pivotal Game 5? Meaning Boogie Cousins and Durant. Not many.
Well, listen, let's don't count him in that.
Klay Thompson has struggled in Game 4, and he found the stroke in Game 5. Shaq.
Yeah, Reggie Miller said after the game, shooters keep shooting. A lot of stuff been said about him, but he was just laser focused, ready today. Shot the ball with confidence and just, wasn't looking for anybody else, was really looking for his shot.
Here's Thompson again after that 19-3 Golden State run, and then here comes a 10-0 Rocket run with Harden hitting for 3, and then just
get off me, little
free ball.
You got to start worrying about their depth even more now.
Who's that?
The Warriors.
How come Bogut ain't playing?
Kevin Durant coaching him up.
That's a great question, Shaq. Roe Parrish.
Durant hits the 3 there.
Asking me that question like I coach for the Warriors.
And then it's Steph for 3. As again they go on a huge run.
Look up.
17-0 run in the second quarter.
And that cushion, Ernie, I think helped them because when the Rockets made their comeback, it did take a little bit of their energy to get there.
Durant knocks down that 3 at the half. It's 57-43. Rockets would trail by 20 in this game, and they would come all the way back. There is P.J. Tucker. And then Harden stepping back.
Wow.
And Mon Shumpert going to connect from 3, and it's a 1-point game.
Like Boston, when they got down, they didn't quit. They said, we're going to fight back. And look where they are now.
And here's the play. Again, Durant nails the jumper and then grabs for the right calf area.
I hate to say it. I don't think that's a calf strain.
It's what, but we have to go with that for right now. Because that's what
I don't believe
Warriors
that.
have
I think they don't want to depress the team, but I don't think that's a calf injury.
Well, they'd have to divulge it sooner or later.
Well, I know. Better later than sooner.
1-point game, and here comes Harden.
James is unbelievable.
So we go to the fourth quarter, all tied up at 72.
Oh, feel free to get a hand.
Definitely.
Jeez. I could have made that.
Curry had 25 on the night, and he connects again with the fadeaway.
This is a 72-10 Warrior team now that they're playing.
Yeah, but this is not even the same 72 team.
Eric Gordon, who struggled in the first half, connects there for 3, and then Curry again. 89-85. Draymond Green draws the foul and then picks up a tee.
Oh, that was just stupid right there.
Did he touch him?
Yeah, Yeah, that was unnecessary.
His 4th technical of these playoffs. On your 7th, you're suspended a game.
I'm not sure what he's arguing about. That was just a dirty play.
But he comes back.
He's just mad he got caught.
And Green hits the 3. 94-89.
Like, why were you looking at me? Why were you looking at me? You shouldn't have been looking.
Huge swing right here because it looks like P.J. Tucker has hit a three, but he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Let that go, Jason.
No, you can't let that go.
Yes, Shaq. That's a new rule that just came in. You have to just stay in the line.
And moments later, Klay Thompson.
Oh, my goodness. Clay's wide open. Pull!
Thompson had 27, hit 5 out of 10 from deep. Harden, 3-point game.
What the hell happened here, Kenny?
Get the ball, Eric Gordon.
I have no idea. But
The ball on the fumble.
And he should have just probably held the ball. I don't know why he shot it but if it would have gotten blocked, that's a tough.
I don't know what the hell happened on this play. What happened, Eric Gordon?
Got to fall on the fumble, Eric.
So Thompson
You
almost falling out of bounds. In fact, falling out of bounds.
He's out of bounds. Right there, catch it.
Oh, if the guy falls on your head, it's kind of tough.
I actually think that's a foul.
Yes.
And then Thompson,
Block it, Cabela.
1-on-2, gets it to go. And so the Golden State Warriors lose Kevin Durant in the third quarter of this game, still win the game 104-99. They were up 3 when he got hurt. They win it by 5. And there will be an MRI tomorrow for Kevin Durant. Here's Mike D'Antoni with the Rockets down 3-2.
Do you feel with you guys working your way back into the game and Durant being out that you guys missed an opportunity here?
Well, anytime we lose, we feel like we missed an opportunity. It's, they hit bigger shots probably than we did. So they did their part. It was just, again, few loose balls, few rebounds we just didn't come up with, which we have been. And we got to come up with them. And we got to, we started the game well, but then they got up on us 20 points. It's hard to battle all the way back, which we did, and then go into the fourth quarter, we're tied, and we just didn't get it done.
Mike, Dan Wicke with the Los Angeles Times. James was so good for most of the game, but kind of quiet in the fourth. What did you see down the stretch from him?
Well, does whatever we need to be done. He kind of let it go a little bit, but we scored every time that he was kind of quiet, and he reads that. But, I thought he played a monster game. He played 40, 44 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever we need from him, he gives us. I thought he was great. We just weren't real sharp early. When we went down 20, then it looked like we gathered it and righted ourselves. But a lot of times when you do that, you exhale a little bit, and they're good. Can't do it.
104-99, the final. First 4 games, he had averaged 15 and was struggling. And tonight, 27 points, hit half of his threes, and 11 for 20 from the field as Klay Thompson goes for 27, Curry goes for 25, Durant 22 before he left with the right calf strain, Shaq. And so now we wait to see what the MRI reveals, and we head to Game 6 in Houston.
Game 6 in Houston. I'm sure Houston feels like they let one get away, but they're going to be at their place. They know what they have to do. Still had a lot of chances at the end. I think if they would have got that loose ball or even got the call foul or the foul call, still would have had a chance to win. But in their minds, they're saying, okay, we lost, we let one get away. And now their mentality should be, all we got to do is win 2 games in a row.
Let's go to Steve Kerr.
In light of what Raymond just said about Kevin's,
I'm sorry?
in light of what Raymond just said about Kevin Durant's news, what's just the general mood around the team with all that?
The mood of the team
surrounding Kevin's injury?
Around Kevin, well, we're all obviously, disappointed for him. And excited about the win, but, concerned for Kevin and disappointed for him. He's been on this incredible playoff run, and I'm proud of our guys for pulling the game out, and we'll see how Kevin's doing tomorrow.
Coach, Logan Murdoch, NBC Sports Bay Area. With Kevin out, we don't know for right now, but if he is out for an extended period of time, how much onus are you looking at Steph going forward in his play?
If Kevin is out, then what you saw in the fourth quarter is what you're going to have to see going forward. We're going to have to find a way. but got it done today. I don't know if you're a soccer fan, but Liverpool yesterday came out with just one of the great wins in soccer history. And after the match, their manager Jurgen Klopp said, he said, the young kids in Liverpool are probably asleep by now, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it, but our boys are fucking giants. That's what he said. And I know how he feels. So I apologize to my mom, who is probably watching, but our guys are fucking giants. Like, that was an unbelievable victory tonight. What's that? Yes, after dark. I'm a different guy right now. Sorry, Mom.
Front row, right.
That's quite the quote at 1:27 a.m. So, yeah,
Well,
we don't have to worry
East
about
Coast time.
East Coast time, exactly.
Everybody
Okay.
in the East is asleep.
So how do you find a way now when you're Golden State?
I don't think you have to. You're not going to do anything differently. I thought even the Rockets, there was a stretch with about 5 minutes to go in the game. Game is on the line, and the Rocket lineup was P.J. Tucker, Gordon, James Harden, Chris Paul, and Austin Rivers. He had 5 guards on the floor. So there's at no point that are they going to feel uncomfortable playing against a Rocket lineup defensively, or offensively rather. So they're going to be able to get to the rim. And actually in that stretch, that's when Looney got about 3 or 4 offensive rebounds. Draymond Green got defensive rebounds. They couldn't get second shots. Rockets play small, so with Steph Curry and Clay and Draymond, and you could plug Livingston in, you could plug a lot of different guys in, you still could play well against the Rockets because of that, because they will go to 5 guards. 5 guards. It's a 6'5" and under with 4 minutes to go in the game, and the score is tied.
What's all the head shaking going on down there?
The Warriors ain't got no chance of winning without Kevin Durant.
This series?
This series or any other series.
God.
Kevin Durant made them unbeatable. They are not going to beat
Difference between unbeatable and can't win a series.
They're not going to beat the Rockets.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to interrupt.
They're not going to beat the Rockets without KD. And they're not going to beat Portland or Denver without KD.
We way
I'm
ahead
saying,
of it.
that's how important he is. He made them a dynasty. Let's don't sleep on that. People say, well, they won one. They did. They was terrific. And they won 7-2. They lost that series. But that was like 5 years ago. People act like that was 2 years ago. They did not become a juggernaut until KD got there. Everybody who knows basketball, he's the guy who made them a dynasty. They're not going to beat the Rockets without KD. They're not.
There's a difference between being a dynasty and can't win a series.
I'm just saying, they're not.
There's a big difference.
The Rockets are terrific. They're not going to beat the Rockets, and like I say, they're not going to beat the Blazers or the Nuggets without KD. That's how important KD is.
So you don't think we could see the old Steph and Clay?
No, they're not. They're not the same.
You think they've dropped off their level?
Yeah.
Their level of play. You think Steph Curry and Klay Thompson's level of play has decreased that significantly?
I don't think they dropped off.
And Draymond Green, that significantly. Yes. They can't win a series without Kevin Durant.
I don't think they drop off. I think because Kevin is there, they're deferring to him a little more. But now that he's not there, they got the triple.
They're not the same guy they was when they won 7-2 games.
He doesn't think they're the same people?
I do not think that.
With Klay getting more touches?
I don't know about that. I think that.
Because let me tell you why. Because they don't have any depth anymore, and there's going to be so much pressure on Klay and Steph because they don't have any other scores.
They got to win 1 out of 2 games.
I understand that, but I'm talking about going forward. I like the Rockets without KD now.
Okay, gotcha.
But I'm saying they only got 2 guys can score.
I picked the Rockets to win the series.
I picked the Warriors to win the series.
However, I think that they can win a game without KD. I don't think they can win the NBA championship. That's another story. But I think they can win a game in this series.
It's all right to disagree
with that.
We shall see. We've got to get to Game 6 first, and that is in Houston, and that is on Friday night. Rockets, by the way, have won 12 in a row at home and 17 of their last 18. Someone needs to wash Steve Kerr's dirty mouth with soap. That's the old Christmas story action right there.
Yes, it is.
Is that soap?
That was looked like a popsicle.
Life Boy.
Is what?
Life Boy.
Never seen red soap.
What is that?
Oh, I thought you said
white boy.
Yeah.
.com to learn more.
You know, if you're a regular viewer of this show, you know I've made no secret of the fact that I grew up on the mean streets of Milwaukee. I'd ride my bike down those mean streets to Lorette's to buy baseball cards for a nickel. I'd spend hours positioning those little green army men in the backyard, and I was always hoping that Christmas would bring not a Red Ryder BB gun, but the coolest army tank ever.
This is Tiger Joe. Gigantic. With walkie-talkie operator, machine gunner. Tiger Joe. Rugged. Powerful. Ready for battle.
So what's the point? Nothing really. Just saying that in the Eastern Conference semis, the Bucks went full Tiger Joe on the Boston Celtics. They wrapped it up in 5 tonight at Fiserv
Might be the
Forum.
funniest kid ever. I mean, God.
Come on, Tiger Joe.
What's wrong with you?
Come on, man.
Give me that.
I got the new Tiger Joe. Come over to my house.
Get that out of here.
Tiger Joe.
That thing was the greatest.
This was a fight. I'd have stopped it.
Gordon Hayward there.
Throw in the towel.
Part of
in the towel.
early 12-0 Boston run.
What's my man in Rocky? Throw in the damn towel.
Throw
in the damn towel. Throw in the towel.
Chris Middleton.
The bald head black guy.
Yeah, the bald head black guy. Throw it, killing him. He can throw in the towel. Rock.
It was a 13-0 bridge between the first and second quarters. George Hill, 38-25.
Shaq, throw the damn towel.
Kyrie had 15 on 6 of 21 shooting.
Jimmy, music, please.
Milwaukee goes 12-2 on them. Come on, this is a clincher. You can't do that to Milwaukee, Don. You can't.
You're right.
You can't do that.
Watch this.
One more. Oh, come on.
Yeah. Chris Middleton for 3. He had 19.
Oh, boy, I can't wait to get to the meeting.
There's a steal. Here's a freak.
I hope the Brewers in town. I can see Ryan Braun, Christian Yelich. I can't wait to get to see the Brewers play.
Watch the Bucks here.
Oh, give me that.
Ernie, we were watching this back in the back. This one, you know, the Celtics had officially packed it in. That's 2. This is officially when you were doing the 1, 2, 3 Cancun, honey.
Other one?
Get another offensive rebound.
Come on, man. This was ridiculous. Man, you give me
Finally.
5. Come on. 5 man.
Rebounds, man.
This
You
is
give me 5 shots at the basket.
Come on,
right
this
now,
is
and I can-
ridiculous. You talking about these dudes ain't quit? Are you kidding me?
Dang.
Go get the rebound.
Oh.
Nope, foul on the floor. The freak.
Oh, don't lay that up. Dunk that.
Nah, we good. We can lay this too. Nah, we're done.
91-70.
Go get that. Go get that, George Hill. Go get that, George Hill.
I think hey, listen, we're going to see Aaron Rodgers going to be there. Shaq, you want to go catch some passes from Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
116.
You can be an offensive lineman. I'll be on tight end.
Tight end, baby.
You're a tight end.
91. The Bucks.
Ain't nothing tight about your end, Chuck.
Now the best record in the postseason at 8-1. 7 of those wins by double digits. And here is Coach Bud.
Why do you think people are so quick to still underestimate this team?
I don't give any thought to those people. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to doubt us, and that's the world of basketball, and that's the world of media. Disrespect. There's going to be people that they're going to be with us, and there's going to be people that are going to be against us and don't believe in us. But at the end of the day, we realize that we've never been there before, but we're really, really hungry to achieve our goals.
They are one hell of a basketball team. They were tremendous, and credit them, credit their coaches, credit their players. They're better than we are.
I mean, truth be told, it's no time to be disappointed. I think that, you take your lessons, you take your ass whooping that they handed us, and you move on.
We didn't meet the outside expectations, and we really rode a roller coaster a lot of the year. I'll be the first to say that this is, as far as, any other year that I've been a head coach. It's certainly been the most trying. I think I did a bad job. Like, at the end of the day, like, as a coach, if your team doesn't find its best fit together, that's on you.
What kind of things are you looking for, I guess, in your life, and what kind of things, kind of situations would be a positive situation that you want to be in when you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just trying to make it back to Boston first, safely, and get to see my family, decompress, do what human beings do.
So the Milwaukee Bucks go to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2001, and outscored the Celtic bench by 51 points.
In this game or the whole
in
series?
That series. We're going to talk about this in just a second, but if you're just joining us, you saw the Golden State-Houston game, and you saw Kevin Durant leave with about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter with what's called a right calf strain. Let's see if we get anything new on that or more information. Allie LaForce worked the sidelines there. Allie, what's the latest you're hearing?
Hey, Ernie, obviously, despite the Golden State Warriors' victory tonight, everybody is extremely concerned and a bit shaken up over the status of Kevin Durant and that right calf strain. He's getting an MRI tomorrow, and the team just told me that they are not sure if he will travel with the team depending on the results of the MRI. Now, it was a bit of a relief that it was just a right calf strain because the way he looked back after the injury made everybody think that it could potentially be his Achilles. We even mentioned that on the air. That was all speculation, but just judging by how Achilles injuries have looked in the past, it looked similar. Follow that with the fact that DeMarcus Cousins ran back after him and was the first one to the locker room after he was injured. That obviously set off a lot of red flags as well. So it was, if you will, good news that it was a right calf strain. We'll know more with the MRI tomorrow. I've been asking around, and if it's a solid right calf strain, I mean, that can take multiple weeks to recover from. So we'll stay on top of this story and let you know the latest as soon as we find out tomorrow.
Allie, great job out there in Oakland. Thanks for the update. And now let's talk about what we just saw with Boston and Milwaukee. And there was a lot said in that post-game rip that you heard about expectations. Brad Stevens saying, "Hey, I'll take responsibility," and that kind of thing.
I appreciate Brad taking responsibility. I didn't like the fact that he said we didn't meet outside expectations. What about inside? What about inside? Danny Ainge put together a team that made it to the one game from the finals last year. Bring back 2 All-Stars. Bring back 2 All-Star players. And that ain't got nothing to do with outside expectations. That was inside expectation. If you go back to the beginning of the season, I think most experts, and there's no such thing as an expert, it's just a bunch of jackasses like us on TV giving our opinion.
I'm not a jackass.
Well, you're just an ass. But I think most people pick the Boston Celtics to win the Eastern Conference.
Without question.
And they've been awful all year.
Awful's a little harsh, don't you think?
Ernie, they should not be a number 5 seed. That's right. Ernie, with all the talent they got, they shouldn't be a number 5 seed in the playoffs. They were, come on, man.
And the coach said,
49 wins and a 4 seed.
Yeah. After they made it to the conference final and brought back 2 All-Stars, they should have. This is ridiculous right here, Ernie.
And the coach even said, Ernie, he said, I've been a coach for a long time, but this has been the most trying season. So that's just telling you there that everybody in the locker room was not on the same page. If they had any.
This is actually a microcosm. I hate using that big word because Shaq and Kenny don't know what I mean. This is a microcosm of the Celtics season right here. You give a team 5 shots.
We always used to say we don't know which Celtics team's going to show up. But I know where they're going tonight.
You know what, Ernie, and I tell you what, it really pisses me off, to be honest with you, as a player. And what I mean by that is, and Shaq and Kenny know what I mean, ain't nothing worse than having a lot of talent and your team sucks. Like most of the time you play in the NBA, you kill to have a good team. Am I right, Kenny?
Agreed.
And when you have a good team and it don't work, it's the worst feeling in the world. Because there's teams out there like who work hard all the time, and the coaches be like, I wish I had some players. The Celtics got plenty of players. And that was not, this was an awful year for the Celtics.
Any doubt that Kyrie Irving is out the door?
Well, that's still speculative. but I will speak on reality. I think the one thing that we're here for is to, you could hear people say on television, well, they don't look like they're getting along. Or they don't look like look at the way he's walking in the locker room. Look where he's sitting on the bench. They don't know. And honestly, we're here because we can read through all of that. And we can say what chemistry really is. And when you looked at the Celtics from start to finish, the chemistry, this is what wasn't there. From guys who've been in locker rooms with chemistry. And what that means is, I have a belief that the person next to me is going to do this job regardless of the circumstances. And you can read through it as a player, a former player, a coach, or any kind of championship pedigree person can look at a game and see that didn't exist with the Boston Celtics throughout a regular period, a large period of the regular season.
They don't like each other at all.
You don't have to be in the locker room. You don't have to hear. I don't know if it's like, dislike. I just know that it wasn't there.
They don't like each other. They don't like the newness of what happened. Last year they didn't have certain big name guys, and we made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, all the way to the finals. Now you get these superstars coming here trying to change things, not involve us, telling us.
Here it is, Shaq. I agree.
That's what messed.
And you know what it is? It was reluctant participation. I reluctantly give you the ball at times. I reluctantly come over. I'll do it, but it's reluctant.
Right.
It wasn't free will at all. It didn't look free will, but short spats of the NBA season. It didn't look. Last year, it was free will. It was, man, that's beautiful to watch. These guys are sacrificing for each other. They're doing everything. This year, it was reluctant participation.
And you know Rozier's pissed.
Yeah.
Rozier is a guy
that can play.
Who can really play, who says, I'm trying to get a contract. I'm not getting any minutes, and we're not winning. This ain't fair. He ain't going to be happy. I understand that. This man got to feed his family. And they got a guy who got a $100 million deal, Rozier got them to the Eastern Conference Finals, one game away from the finals. He's not getting any run. This thing was just screwed up from the beginning.
And because of how everything folded out, everybody's money will be affected.
Oh,
no
without
question.
Yes. Yeah, no question.
Meantime, on the Bucks side, who has a better chance of beating the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals, Philly or Toronto?
Toronto, because I would pay to see Kawhi Leonard against Giannis. Now, I would pay to see that. That is a heavyweight slugfest.
I would say because of the way they're playing, Toronto has a better chance. They have elevated their game as a team, not as just an individual with Kawhi, but as a team with Gasol and Ibaka and Kyle Lowry. Everyone has elevated their game, even Kyle Lowry in the NBA playoffs.
And Kenny, you mentioned about us knowing. I'm watching Giannis closely. After the win tonight, he ain't happy.
He didn't celebrate.
He didn't celebrate. He ain't
not
happy.
satisfied. Yeah.
I seen that look before.
Where was it?
Milwaukee.
Where'd you see it?
A lot of people. Kobe, LeBron, D-Wade. I seen that look before. Like, hey, I'm focused. This is okay, but we still got work.
You had that look a few times.
Well, thank you, but I didn't want to.
I want to see.
Wait, you don't want to talk about yourself? Wait, you don't want to talk about yourself?
Talk about me.
Did you just say you didn't want to talk about yourself?
Show me a clip where I talk about myself right now.
Oh, hey, just put on any show.
Hey, let's show you one more clip before we go off on our fishing expedition, because it was 49 years ago to the day that Marv Albert, who called that Milwaukee game, was also calling a pretty significant game in the New York Knicks history. Remember the Willis Reed game?
Marv was calling it?
Willis has hit on his first two. The New York Knickerbockers have won the 1969-70 World Championship of Basketball.
Old vintage yes from Marv at 49 years ago.
Hey, Walt Frazier, I can't believe you don't get respect. That dude had 2 points. You had 40, 18, and 18.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
Yeah, 39,
man had 2 points.
15.
Walt Frazier, you the man. Stop it.
Yeah.
Hey, Willis, no disrespect.
Oh,
So,
Uh-oh. Oh, look what's going on behind us.
Oh, man,
look who
is that?
Look who we're pulling along.
Oh,
on the boat.
nice.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
I made it up.
Hey, get my
nice.
face out of that shot. All right, who we got on the
Ernie,
fish?
you having a ball in this one.
Who we got?
Hey,
Who
we got to take them fishing, man.
I know.
Oh, no, we're going to, well, no question.
let's go to Marblehead.
Let's go. Let's go
Let's go to Marblehead. Hey, Gronk, enjoy retirement, Gronk.
Gronk coming back next season.
Hey,
is that Donnie Wahlberg?
Oh, look at Kyrie. Look at Kyrie in the Knicks.
he's not in the
uniform.
Oh, dude.
Hey,
Open up,
Mr.
Mike.
Kraft.
Hey, Mr. Kraft.
You hang in there, Mr. Kraft. I got love for you.
I bet you do.
There's a lot of hate out there, Mr. Kraft.
There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate. But you'll be fishing on the boat.
Yeah.
Come on, Kenny.
There was a lot of information in that.
No question.
In that
man.
segment.
Hey, Ernie, look at that shot.
What?
Look at your shot.
Man,
That shot is nuts,
Fiorello,
Kenny.
stop
tell
it.
you.
Stop it,
Ernie, you having a
Fiorello.
ball.
That shot is
man.
nuts, Kenny.
I'll tell you.
Hey,
That shot is nuts.
Ernie, turn around.
No, don't turn, Ernie. Don't turn, Ernie.
Turn around,
Don't
Ernie.
turn,
Shot is
Ernie.
nuts.
No matter what you do, don't turn, Ernie.
Turn around,
You
Ernie.
TNT producers got some balls to show that behind Ernie. He's got some balls.
Yeah, no matter what you do, don't turn around, Ernie.
Hey, just reach your hand back, Ernie. Just reach your hand back.
Guys, I've had enough fishing for tonight. Let's go.
Reach your hand back, Ernie.
Take this thing back to the pier, will you?
Oh, man.
Oh, I give Lifebuoy Soap my full endorsement.
I never even heard of Lifebuoy Soap.
Me either.
Come on.
I
I'm
haven't either.
serious.
I'm not that old, man.
Yes,
I've
you
never
are.
heard of it.
Is that it?
I've never seen that soap ever in my life.
Lifebuoy Soap.
I've never heard of Lifebuoy Soap.
I've never
I have
seen
not.
that.
You?
Yeah.
First of all,
And it's red.
This is nuts, Ernie.
Ernie, reach back. Give me a high five, Ernie.
Producers, you guys
Give me a
got
high
big
five.
balls.
Ernie, give me a high
Got big
five.
balls and show that behind Ernie's head. Ernie, just
Relive all of Shaq's favorite moments from his Hall of Fame career as told by the big man himself. Tune into Story Time with Shaq, Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV. And we welcome you back here
Gotta lose his
inside the
moment.
NBA presented by...
Ernie, sorry to interrupt. I apologize for taking over the show 1-2-1 style, but I need you guys' help with a public service announcement. So if you could just read the teleprompter, please. Ernie, right over there first.
Ernie's the only one reading?
No, I got
everybody.
As someone who hosts for a living, I have a unique understanding of the special skills it takes to connect with people as a show host. Kenny?
As a media mogul myself.
There's your camera right there.
Okay, as a media mogul myself, I have my glasses, I ain't seeing that far. I also have a firm grasp on the level of talent needed to receive this honor.
I got to be honest. My eyes are starting to well up with tears as I announced this. Oh, I'm sorry. Camera 4. Okay.
As I announced.
Okay. As I announced, my great friend and the most talented brother I know.
Oh my God.
Will be the host of the 3rd annual NBA Awards show in LA. Mr. Shaquille Rashad O'Neal.
Yes. Thank you, guys. I'm hosting the show. Appreciate you very much.
The Atlanta Drum Academy.
Yes, the Atlanta Drum
That was
Academy.
nice. Thanks.
That was impressive.
What a wonderful way to celebrate a major announcement.
I just have one
Congratulations.
Thank you.
man.
Yes.
Awesome.
Who's cleaning this up?
You are.
Well, a time's so tough. A time's tough. We can't hire no real host.
He is a real host.
I'm a
This guy's
real host.
bigger
You
than
worked
life.
it last year.
He's
You
the
gotta work
host.
anyway.
He's the host
What's
this
the
year.
host?
What's
He's
the
hosting the NBA awards. And
I'm going in on the jokes, too. I'm telling you right now, Chuck. Open season.
Okay.
Open season.
Hey, listen, we got a mic too now.
Open season.
You got a head too. Okay. Number 3.
You know that we've been promoting this nonstop. Giannis or Harden, Luka or Trey. We know who the host is. Tune in to the NBA Awards presented by Kia to see who will win
They asked you
the
about
MVP, the Rookie of the Year,
guess
Monday,
Anthony
June
Anderson did a good
24th,
job last year.
9 o'clock Eastern Time on
Charismatic
TNT.
I always pull a Draymond.
Man, look at this.
So we had
I just
Drake,
I ain't cleaning that. Who's cleaning this up?
we had Drake, we had Anthony
Hey,
Anderson,
Chuck.
now we got Shaquille.
Chuck,
Yes, indeed.
If you don't want to eat a confetti salad, watch your words. 'Cause I make
That
Say I won't.
Need a
You don't
confetti
want to see
salad.
I hit you one of these drums.
Go ahead, come
Quit
on
screwing around, Shaq.
Okay, you got kids in the house here.
Got
man.
kids in the house.
All right.
Look at all this confetti in my Diet Coke, man.
It is time. It is time now.
Jesus.
Y'all want to see Chuck eat a confetti salad?
No, you don't want to see him eat a confetti salad. No, you don't want to see that. What we do want to see is Shaq and the Fool presented by Hotels.com.
Don't try these plays at home or on a basketball court.
He's definitely Shaq the Fool.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be a fool.
Shaq the Fool.
He's gonna be
What?
a fool on
He's
the
Shaq
Warren
the
show.
Fool.
What?
I hope you got a broom to clean this stuff up.
Almost slipped.
This stuff.
Number 4, Malik Beasley. There's nothing worse when a nugget falls on the floor. Right, Chuck?
Oh.
Here it go, here it go.
Pick that nugget up. There go Rocky.
You've knocked Rocky out before, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
I've seen that.
Come on, man. Never drop a nugget on the floor. That's funny.
Number 3, Kevin Durant. Hey, Kenny, did you know KD had this move in his repertoire of bags?
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, you can't pick it up.
Very nice, Shaq.
I think you can always pick up the basketball.
Repertoire of bag.
Oh,
Pick it up, pick it up.
I love the way you go block people out, too.
you can always pick it up. You can't dribble it afterwards.
You can pick up the ball.
That's not what you
No,
said.
I know.
Are you going to the Knicks? Are you going to the Knicks?
Number 2, Ernie Johnson. America's sweetheart
Ernie?
shows his true colors when he thinks the cameras aren't rolling.
I got a bright idea.
No, I was going in for the feed, and I was going to feed Shaq.
Bang!
Oh. I really.
I don't know if Shaq's.
That's one of my favorites right there.
That joy hurt.
That didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, Ernie, this is back in the day.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What you pull out, a bottle?
A little wine bottle, yeah.
Oh, you just placed it on his head. You did it right
I didn't know that.
Ernie, you ain't bust nobody in the head
Number 1,
before. I can
Nikola
tell.
Jokic. Microphone check 1, 2. What is the 7-foot Serbian with the podium sickness?
Oh, I love that. I love that kid right there.
Yeah, you broke it. No, that's
not. Yeah, I'm not going to.
Someone broke it.
I love that.
That someone is you, brother. There is
Here
again.
we go again.
Oh,
Get rid of the mic stand next time. There you go. Makes things much easier.
Yeah, thank you, whoever did this.
He's had a wonderful playoff run and very
going with
engaging. A lot of fans were taken to Jokic.
I think Ernest should win that.
No, I don't. I think I must have come in
second.
Must have come in second.
I think you should hit him harder next time.
Apparently there was something that happened this week that got the attention of the guys upstairs, which was a Shaqton moment involving you.
Never.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, that's my
Oh, your face froze.
Yeah, that's my Draymond Green.
Oh, that's all that is?
Yeah.
No, we were in the segment, man.
Yeah, we were talking.
We were already in the segment.
Ernie, I'm just trying to be professional for you.
Wait, that's not professional.
Yeah, Ernie talking, I just sit here and go.
I thought, you know what? I thought 3D was going to be in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
from the live shot.
Shaq, I want to ask you
cleaning
something.
this up?
I want to ask you something. Can they take us home?
Yeah, take us home.
Oh, without question.
Can we take back?
Take us home.
Well,